So it's my last day in Hunza, Pakistan, and I'm going to try out some traditional home-cooked dishes. It's so tight in here, so we're trying to get past this area. I've been invited to a local family's home that's built in a valley surrounded by mountains, and they pretty much grow everything here. I always wanted to try some fresh apples when I got here, so let's see which one we can choose. There's some red ones here. So juicy.
We have apple tree, walnut, we have peach here, we have almond, mulberry, we have pears.
That's like the whole grocery store. That's Sabina, and she's gonna start off by just making a whole bunch of dishes for us.
Our ancestors have more lifespan because they have used all organic food. They didn't experience any diseases though, and that's why they were so healthy.
This dish is called Shalboot. It's basically water, salt, mutton, and a bit of fermented flour.
In the past, they have used knife to make the strips, but nowadays we have machines.
Beautiful. There we go. So this fermented flour that's also made to make roti and other pancakes gets formed into noodles. Then these noodles get cooked in a syrup with dried apricots.
Famous dish in Upper Hunza, which is Molida, cooked in engagement ceremonies to make smaller pieces.
So the same fermented flour is then made into roti, and Sabina here is just breaking it up into smaller pieces and cooking it in this buttermilk mixture until it becomes really nice and thick. We got a whole bunch of nuts, fruits, dried fruits, and everything we just made. And it's important to note that this is all locally grown and completely organic. So let's first try the Shalboot, which basically means happy gathering almost. And it's mutton mixed with water, salt, and the flour. It's really gamey because of the mutton. Imagine like a really thick mutton broth. Oh, and we got some apricot oil as well. I love the apricot oil. It adds a bit of sweetness to everything you eat. So this is the dried apricot soup. It smells very sweet. So the dried apricot just becomes so soft and it just melts in your mouth. So it's almost like a really thick, sweet noodle soup. And we also have the same pancakes that I initially had when I first got to Hunza at the hotel. This is also topped off with mulberry syrup. It's so simple, like even the batter itself, it's only the flour and water, that's it. There's no eggs, there's no cream, there's nothing. And last up on the menu is Molida, which is that roti that was cooked in buttermilk and topped off with apricot oil, and is commonly had during engagement ceremonies. Oh, that's sour. Wow. I was not expecting that. I thought it would be maybe a bit sweet because of the apricot oil. It just hits the side of your tongue. Hi. So we're going to see a view that's on top of the house. Ooh. So now we're on the rooftop. Beautiful view. Got it. So she basically grows everything herself. She also raises her own cattle, and everything is just so peaceful around here. Right, so now we're going to be walking across the Husseini Bridge. Is it that bad? Like, is it scary?
Yes, it is. It is scary when there is more water.
Oh, so there's water underneath the bridge.
It is the second most dangerous bridge and the most dangerous bridge in Pakistan.
Bilal? Stop. No, dog. Never. No timing.
ऊपर जा रहे हैं.
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah. After you.
After you? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Go fast.
Oh, you go first. What do you mean? Elders first. Iframba, you go first.
Okay, no problem.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
मैं कैमरे तो पूरे अलर्ट पे क्यों नहीं
कैमरे को नहीं देखना ज़्यादा, नीचे भी ज़्यादा नहीं देखना, ठीक है? मैं तो कह रहा हूँ कैमरा छोड़ दें सुकून से.
सुकून है. Alright, so these guys are going all the way. I'm like, I'm good here. I'm just gonna hang out, enjoy the view. Amazing view though. Oof. Alright, I don't think I want to do that again. My legs are done.
That was good actually. We were counting how many steps there are on the bridge.
And how many?
400. Actually 396, but
400.
approximately 400.
And that's it for Hunza. But the northern trip is not over. Next up, we're heading back into the car and headed to an area called Skardu. And we're gonna try some more traditional northern Pakistani cuisine.